Welcome back to Mock Interview Pro. Today, we're diving into the world of prosecution, guiding you through some of the key questions you might face in a prosecutor interview. Whether you're stepping into the courtroom for the first time or advancing in your career, we're here to help you shine. Let's kick things off with a look at how you handle a high caseload. Could you share an experience where you had to manage a heavy caseload and how you went about prioritizing your tasks? This question is designed to see how you handle stress and manage numerous responsibilities, which is crucial for a prosecutor. Here are some pointers to help you craft your response. Talk about a specific instance where you managed a heavy workload. Explain your strategy for prioritizing cases. Consider factors like urgency and deadlines. Mention any tools or systems you use to stay organized. Highlight a positive result that came from your approach. Reflect on what you learned from the experience. Now, let's look at how you might put this into an example.
In my previous role, I managed around 50 cases at once. I prioritized these by evaluating urgency and potential impact, using a digital tracking system to keep tabs on deadlines. This strategy allowed me to focus on the more serious cases first, leading to several key convictions. Through this, I learned the importance of effective organization when under pressure.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for prosecutor. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a time when you encountered an ethical dilemma as a prosecutor and how you resolved it. This question helps us understand your commitment to ethics and integrity, which are pivotal in a prosecutor's role. Consider these tips when forming your answer. Identify a clear ethical dilemma you faced. Describe the context and your decision-making process. Explain the outcome and what you learned. Emphasize your dedication to justice and integrity. Share how the experience strengthened your resolve as a prosecutor. Here's an example of how you can articulate your experience.
In one instance, I discovered evidence that might exonerate a defendant but implicated a police officer. I chose to report this to my supervisor immediately, prioritizing justice over any potential career impact. This led to the charges being dismissed, reinforcing my belief in the ethical duties of a prosecutor.
Can you describe a time when you worked closely with law enforcement or fellow prosecutors to achieve a successful case outcome? This question is designed to explore your ability to collaborate effectively, which is essential for building strong cases. Here are some tips to help you frame your response. Select a specific case that highlights collaboration. Explain your role and contributions within the team. Discuss the outcome and its impact on the community. Use clear, precise language to convey your experience. Keep your answer focused on the relevance to prosecution. Let's consider how this might sound in an interview.
In a high-profile drug trafficking case, I worked with local law enforcement to gather evidence. We coordinated through weekly meetings to ensure we covered all angles. Our teamwork led to a successful conviction and dismantled the trafficking ring, making the community safer.
How would you handle media inquiries while ensuring a fair trial in a high-profile case? This situational question assesses your ability to manage public interest while maintaining the integrity of the judicial process. Here's how you can prepare your response. Establish a clear communication plan with designated spokespeople. Release official statements to provide accurate information and control the narrative. Engage with media transparently while avoiding prejudicial comments. Work with law enforcement and court officials to ensure legal compliance. Be mindful of the media's impact on jurors and the trial process. Here's an example of how you might approach this.
I would develop a communication strategy that includes designated spokespeople to handle media inquiries, ensuring consistent and accurate information is shared. This approach allows us to control the narrative while upholding the case's integrity.
Imagine discovering crucial evidence was obtained through an improper search. What steps would you take as a prosecutor? This question evaluates your commitment to legal standards and ethical practice. Consider these tips for structuring your answer. Acknowledge the importance of adhering to the law. Evaluate the implications the evidence has on the case. Consider filing a motion to suppress the evidence. Communicate with law enforcement to discuss proper procedures. Focus on upholding justice over simply winning the case. Let's look at a way you might express this in an interview setting.
If I learned that evidence was obtained improperly, my first step would be to assess the legal ramifications and consider filing a motion to suppress it. It's vital to maintain the judicial process's integrity, so I'd work with law enforcement to ensure proper procedures are followed going forward.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.